Good morning and welcome to a review of the last episode of Yuri is My Job. Yes, we're on the last episode. You know, I'm glad Yuri is My Job came out in this month because I get it in honor of Pride Month. It's all about respecting the LGBT. It's all about respecting them. I respect them 100%. I'm glad Yuri My Job came out this year because again, when it comes to Yuri animes, we have always been like on a decline state, but sometimes on a rise, but people over ignoring it. Like, here's the thing. I'm going back to what I said in my first episode. Citrus. I love Citrus. Hands down, Citrus will go down as one of my favorite Yuri animes of all time. No question about it. I mean, I got mangas right there. I got Citrus Plus going on. And I say, like, this is the Yuri anime you gotta recommend for most people who into the Yuri and getting into it. Yeah, I get it with Bloom Into You. We have Bloom Into You, Valkyrie Drive Mermaid, or Sakura Trick. Adichita Shiramura, those girl love anime, but nothing cannot be overhyped in Citrus. I feel like Citrus is the starter kit. Now, Yuri is My Job. It's one of them. It's like a starter kit to me because it's the new year of all the girls. Like, I know there was one in the winter, but it was nothing compared to this. Now, after 12 episodes of the drama, the backstories, the passion, the love, the drama, the romance, the excitement. Everything about Yours My Job stands out to what it is. And after this last episode tells us that there's more to the arise. And I really hope we get this opportunity to come up here, to sit down and say Yours My Job is, well, I'll put it slightly on the 9 and 10 in terms of Yuri animes, in my eyes. But that's what it is. So, let's get right to it. The review of Yuri is My Job. Now, this is the last episode. What better way to go out with a bang than a new year, a new life? Yuri's My Job came out in spring. We're going to dive into summer. Which, by the way, guys, the summertime comes, I will be talking about some shows that really got on my mind. Like Zom 100 Bucket List of the Dead, because I love zombies. I'm also talking about the Love Live Isekai, because I love Love Live, and Rico's my favorite. Don't judge, but I will talk about that show. And Rent a Girlfriend Season 3, which, by the way, I got my Sumi wallpapers hanging out, but that's here and there. Oh, any other show. But again, going back, we are now spring, and then we're going to summer. And like every anime, when a new season starts, new uniforms. And that's what this is all about. New uniforms. So, props for them getting the new outfits. I love their summer outfits. If you would ask me which is better, the spring or the summer, I think it's close. But I'll say the summer one because it's got more brightness, it's more fabric, more elegant type into it. And I knew there's going to be new merchandises along the way for them because we got Yuri's My Job merches right now. They're going to be at Anime Expo. And I wish I was at Anime Expo. But then again, once they go to Anime NYC, all that's going to change. Okay, now back to what I was saying. Every outfit looks good. But Yano's, oh my God. The boobs. I know people are going to say this, but it's got to be said. You got to love the movements of her boobs when she was walking. Like, everybody just I'm not surprised by how customers were looking at them. I'm not even surprised how Yano don't see the fact that her boobs is going to be the catalyst. It's going to be not the catalyst, but more like the epicenter of the cafe. And like in every anime, when the flat-chested girls get jealous of the big girls with big boobs, they just look like. That's what they do. They get so freaking jealous. Especially Hime. I mean, like, this is what we call drinking milk. That's what it is. It's called drinking milk because, again, you look at Hime and Yano as they were kids and up till now. People call it character development, but I call it milk. Called big and strong bones, grow taller, those kind of things. I mean, he may need some of that, but that's a different topic in another way. Everyone looks so cute. In Yano's case, she does. You gotta love the fact everyone knew about this. Like everybody, he and the others knew about her boobs, and then everyone just, Yano didn't even think like nothing's wrong with her. So as she's walking and walking, I freaking knew it that everybody in the cafe was just staring at. Males and females just like looking at her like, oh my god. And Hime is trying so hard to cover her upper chest. Everyone just like, Hime's like, oh, stay here, I'll get it. Oh, stay here, I get it. She's just trying to cover it. But you gotta admit, Hime, I'm a little jealous. I'm pretty sure some of us are jealous of Hime. I mean, can you imagine being hugged by Yano in her summer outfit like that? Between her boobs, like, I'm pretty sure some of y'all even think of that. Like, if y'all was in that cafe sitting down, I'm pretty sure if y'all would have sat down in that cafe and just looking at Yano as you approach by, you're like, I'm pretty sure y'all would do that same thing. Now, I get it, Sumika and Kaneko relationship is there. I see it. They trying. They doing their best. Hime and Yano's relationship is more like the love and hate. Yeah, they love each other, you hate each other, but still they love each other. Now, I love Sumika trying to cover herself in to make sure she's not more indecent. I mean, I get it. I'm not wrong, but it's true. Now, I understand Hime trying to impress her, trying to be like, say to her, like, not to, her words are misleading is sometimes factuated like that. I mean, the fact that she whispers to say, I want your body. I'm like, that's a the fact that he may say that to Yano is just too much. Like, what do you mean by I just want your body? Like, you just physically want her body? Or you just want a body like Yano? There's two ways to go about this. You could look at it in a way like, I want a body like her. Tall, big breasted, slim. I want that body. Or do you want the body to be like you actually want to be in a body? You want the body. You know what I mean? That's two ways. Talk about misleading. Now, the next day is all about tea. The theme for this part was all about tea because it's the tea based off the characters' traits and whatnot. So it's like if for Yano's case, for example, based off her personality, it's going to be like raspberry with milk and honey and those kind of things. It's like different personalities. And sucks at studying when it comes to tea. Like, she don't know her tea. She just thinks tea is tea. No. There are tremendous varieties of teas in the world. You just got to memorize. You basically just got to memorize every character thing, and I get it's hard, but that while everyone put on their persuasion of a blend S vibe, the way how they put this persuasion vibe just to get everyone to their tea methods, he may try a different approach. This is what we call the art of persuasion. I mean, think about it, guys. I work at a retail. I know how it works when it comes to persuading. Like, you gotta persuade customers to get what they want. Now, you may not know what's in it, but if you try to if you know a little bit about the tea, and if you have it or not, it's called persuasion. That's it. So he may try to persuade these people to try her tea version. I call it the Hime's tea. And the reason I call that is because every tea name is different. Like, I don't know the name of their tea. I'm just going by different. I call it like the Yano's tea, the Kaneko's tea, the Sumika's tea. So this is like the Hime's tea. Everyone want to try Hime's tea. Now, once they got their tea, you got customers arguing, is it raspberry or is it strawberry? Is it raspberry or strawberry? They got them arguing. Because Hime, again, he may still have that persuading, the fake smile vibe in terms of like, yeah, try our tea. You can do this and that. You try to persuade them, and I get that. But to have two customers arguing over something that you don't even know about what's in the tea, that's putting it mildly. But leave it to Yano to step up and help her. Now, I get it. Yano is still trying to get her to work. Like, just trying to get her to understand how the basis of tea works. And again, Yano, Hime understands it. She's just trying to help. But you gotta love Hime's and Yano's relationship as to what the love and hate vibe they have. I mean, that moment when they were hugging, it's there. It's there. Now, even though Yano doesn't admit that she loves Hime, they still love for them. Also, I also like the part, guys, when they were playing the piano. It's like Hime's played the piano, she messed up, and then Yano comes in and sat down with them and playing the piano. It was more like a transition part from what they did in the past. Like, in the past, when they were kids, they were playing piano together. And now we're in the present when they were playing piano together. So it's like, I love that. I love that transition they did. Pretty nice, by the way. Pretty nice. And again, Yano and Hime relationship, I feel like it's getting there. The way how they did this love-hate relationship, it's bold. Like, it's getting there. It's just Hime loves Yano, Yano loves Hime, but it's like love and hate for both. So I like that. I like that moment. Anyway, but then I saw something, guys. Stay with me on this one. Stay with me. I saw this thing at the end of Bloom Into You. You know how they do like Bloom Into You ending and then go like the animations, like animation illustrations? Yeah, illustrations. There's that last scene in the back of the illustration where it's that girl that messed up the relationship between Nini and Sumika's relationship, and she's there. So I looked at that and I'm like, that gotta be a season 2. This needs a season 2. I'll be disappointed if it didn't. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna get the DVD of Bloom Into You compared to Citrus. I'm gonna get that too. I'm sorry, not Bloom Into You. I'm gonna get Yuri Is My Job. I'm gonna get that when I get a DVD. But I'm also gonna get a figure. But again, the way how that is at the end when they did illustrations, that tells you something. We're gonna get a second season. I really hope so. I really hope we get a second season. I'm not kidding. I just feel bad because I feel so mad that we're not even getting a season 2 of Citrus. A bittersweet romance. We need Citrus. Hold on, let me open this up. We need Citrus. We need a second season, for God's sake. Please get a second season. And you need a second season of Citrus. A second season of Yuri Is My Job. The way how that ended. Guys, the way how this episode ended, I feel like this is more like the calm before the storm. I feel like there's going to be more drama coming into play. And guys, I don't know if I should read them. Well, no, I'm going to read the manga. But I'm going to start from the beginning, or should I read the manga from the beginning or read the manga to where I just got stopped at in this summer arc? Where should I start? Just let me know. Because I seen a lot of comments saying it gets darker and darker in this chapter, but I you know what? I actually do want to read it. I don't know. I feel like I should read from the beginning on this one. But overall, great episode. The way how it ended. I think a season 2 is coming to rise. Now, overall in Yuri Is My Job, I feel like this, as a series right now, it was good. The drawback I have with this, it was more drama than it is the romance of the Yuri. It was like 80 to 85% of Yuri Is My Job was all drama and a little less romance. I really wish they would have balanced the drama and the romance they have. Like with Citrus, you have Yuzu and Mei, and they had drama but also romance into it. Like they had it mixed in together. Bloom Into You, they had the drama and romance together. They had balanced it. This one wasn't even that balanced. It was like drama's right here, romance right here, and you didn't even get that much. You didn't like the romance wasn't that as strong. I really wish they had some more into it. And again, the drama was there, but not as high. But again, I'll give this show probably. If you had asked me what I give it, 1 out of 10, I'll give it a 7. I'll be honest, I'll give it a 7. I mean, again, it had some backstories about. I like how one thing I like about Yuri Is My Job is the characters' backstories, how they progress from who they are and how they got to the situations. I do love the development that everyone's going through. Sumika, Hime, Yano, and this Kaneko. Kaneko surprised me now. I feel like Kaneko's going to be there in the future, developing. But again, character development, the backstories of characters, the drama there. The only drawback I have with this is that the romance wasn't even kicked enough. Yeah, I get it. It's Uranus. You want to see some girl love, all that stuff, but we didn't get that. I understand, but that's how I see it. But again, this was a great show. I feel like this is probably a B or C tier show. This is like, and Here's My Job is for those who wants, this is like a beginner look. This is more like a beginner to all those who love Yuri. Well, no, if you're a fan of Yuri animes or indeed movies, you get this. But if you want to get started to the Yuri-ness, I recommend Yuri Is My Job or Citrus or Blooming to You. Those are like the 3 starter kits to get started in a Yuri anime, and that's just one of them. So, thank you for watching my last and final review of Yuri Is My Job. I hope we get a second season. I really do. And other shows I will talk about in the spring, that because we're in the summer. The shows I'm going to talk about in the spring once they finish, like Otaku Elf, I am. And if there's any shows in the summer you guys want me to talk about, let me know. Because, again, I got the Isekai Love Live, I got Zom 100 Bucket List of the Dead, and I got Rent to Girlfriend Season 3. Those are the shows I'm doing. So, see you guys in the summer, and I look forward for other shows in the summer as well. And I'll see you soon.